The Minister of Works, Senator Dave Umahi, has raised concerns over the 800 billion naira allocated to his ministry in the 2025 Appropriation Bill, describing it as insufficient to fund ongoing federal road projects. Umahi made this known during the ministry's budget defense at the National Assembly, emphasizing the critical role of improved road infrastructure in enhancing security, commerce, and internally generated revenue. Here's the report.
Speaking during the 2025 budget defense, Senator Umahi highlighted the funding challenges facing his ministry. He noted that while the ministry achieved 60% implementation of the 2024 budget, which only began in August, the 800 billion naira allocated for 2025 falls far short of the amount needed to complete federal road projects across the country.
We played with you. 800 billion cannot do anything for us. They cannot. And so we plead with this house to help us. And you can see, even though the 2024 implementation started in August, but you can see that by December, we had attained 60%. So we want you to give us the appropriate funding for these projects and monitor us. Before 9 months, we would have exhausted our performance.
Umahi also defended the practice of borrowing to fund infrastructure, stating that when managed effectively, it can significantly boost the nation's economy by improving commerce and revenue generation.
When the public talk to the president, oh, you are borrowing money, we cannot. When this nation is in recession, you have to borrow money and do infrastructure. That's when you come out of recession. It is this infrastructure that is going to be a catalyst for economic activities. And then this hunger we are talking about will be a thing of the past. The food sellers will be there, those doing sharp sand, those doing gravel, and so on and so forth. So let people not think that they are putting money in Ministry of Works, they are giving it to my minister or my PAM secretary or myself. These are ongoing projects. We don't know the contractors.
The instrument of the budget is one of the ways, if not the most important instrument, through which governance impacts positively on the generality of the people. It is through the budget that our access roads are constructed, new schools built, health facilities improved upon, and opportunities created for society to grow. I therefore appeal to members to consider the proposals before us dispassionately, having in mind the paucity of funds which the MDAs have to contend with.
In a related development, the Committee on Nutrition raised concerns over the underperformance of certain agencies under Ministry of Health. Committee Chairman Chike Okafor questioned the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Health, Daju Kacholom, on the precise implementation figures for the 2024 budget and sought clarity on the proposed 2025 allocations. The committee emphasized the need for transparency and accountability in resource allocation to address pressing nutritional and health care challenges.
But one thing we know for sure is that some of the products that are supplied, some of the products that we use are supplied by partners. That one we know for sure. For instance, the NI, I'm sure, NI provides all the vitamin A that we need. That's one I know. But when we go through the budget of the ministry, you also see provisions made for the same items that I am aware. And the country representative of NI is from my place. Osita is my brother. All the vitamin A that we use in this country comes from there.
2.923-104-095 on nutrition. 2.923-104-095. And this is still to upscale on what I said earlier, the micronutrients, the vitamins, and the things that we need to do, as well as building capacity, because for the private sector, we are thinking of how they can come in, especially for RUTF, for the children.
The session concluded with assurances that both ministries would continue to work towards achieving their respective goals despite funding constraints.